resources. When we are talking about resources, we know.
Okay.
When you see them, you will know them.
That they have resources.
You will know. Yeah. This,
Okay.
this one is not. I
carry
am a
substance.
billionaire. This
Don't
one is not.
make
I am.
noise.
They won't be the one to tell you.
Mm.
When you see person wey get money, you will know.
You will know.
You understand?
Okay.
And if you see person wey be
Actually,
say,
they see me like this.
let's just leave
Am
that
I-
conversation. Let's leave that
I
conversation.
wanted to ask you,
No,
am I
no, they open-
famous? Oh, not famous.
Because I know you.
Oh, so
Clout-chasing can be a tool for anybody in any field, even if you are a banker. You have somebody ahead of you. You have a supervisor, so you want them to look.
You want to
you as
create
if
an
you are doing- You
impression.
want to create an
Anyway.
impression that you are working. Meanwhile, maybe you are not doing anything. Like one of my colleagues there used to say something. He would say, "Let's just be busy for nothing, busy doing nothing." There are lots of people. They are just busy. When you get to every field, you see them up and down, up and down. They are everywhere. Ask them, what have you achieved?
Done today?
What have you done? Nothing. They are busy doing nothing.
to me saying, I be celebo. Don't they take picture with me? I got tired at the time. This is me. This is happening to me. They won maybe like 3-4 years.
You get.
Compared to some people, right? Whose public movement alone is going to attract like thousands
of
to them,
people. Yeah.
right? So they're not telling me, okay, yeah, they could just have picture with them for the meantime.
Well,
It's not very possible.
See, in my own opinion, I just believe that is left to you as a celebrity. It's left to you as a celebrity in the sense that, as he has said, you have created a certain level of relationship.
Hello, people. How's it going today? I want to believe you didn't miss us so much. Anyway, we miss you actually. A very big welcome to another interesting episode of
Angles and Opinions
Say
podcast,
loud.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's how we roll.
Welcome back.
Yeah. My name is Ayo Adewi, MC Teka, as we all know. And today, I got to get in the studio. Those my awesome co-hosts.
Cloulop Tolulope.
I say.
As you all know, Ogumbo Michael is the name, popularly known as MC Slim T. We don't come, I be say we don't show.
We don't show, we don't learn. So let's dive straight into it. Okay. Success. Clout-chasing. Privacy. Famous. Infamous. These are words that are actually interwoven. But let's look at it. Does success go with clout-chasing? Can you be successful without chasing clout? And much more than that, can you be a successful person without being famous? And how is privacy comes to play when it comes to being successful? Anyway, these are the topics we're going to be diving into very straight.
Okay.
So let me begin from Slim T.
Okay.
Slim T is my favorite fan. So sorry, I said fan. Favorite answerer.
That's all
right. So all being said. So what's your take on people who are successful and yet do not have privacy?
Okay. People who are successful and yet do not have privacy. Yeah. For me, I believe that everything still boils down to the individual.
Okay, individual. Okay.
Because there are some individuals that are very they like their private life, even regardless of their success. That's why you hear some brands and you don't know the brain behind those brands. Sometimes some people they just want to be at the back of the scene, and then you are seeing their whatever they are doing going extra. Do you get? So, but then I believe that clout chasing has to do with impression, the impression you want people to see of you, and some people because everything has to do with social media. There are some people that even with their success, they are people that just want to be seen out there. It doesn't mean they are chasing clouds, right? It doesn't mean that. It's just their personality. It's what they love doing. Do you understand? While some people, they just want to create an impression that this is who I am, and even them, even they know that they are not what they are putting themselves out to be. You understand? So everything works hand in hand, but at the end of it, still boils down to the individual. The individual generally.
That's a very good point. So before I go further, I got a note from a brother here. So let me just read out to everyone to hear. Now it says, success often leads individuals to seek public recognition and fame, as they believe it will bring validation and open doors to new opportunities. However, being famous comes with its own set of challenges, right? some as such as loss of privacy,
Yeah.
increased scrutiny,
Yeah.
and the pressure to maintain a public image. And there is popular song that I love to listen to when I was young. You could possibly have heard it too. When I become rich and famous.
Famous.
Ah,
Oh,
this
this
face.
face.
Now, connecting this and that single of line of song, being famous, being rich, do they have to always go together? Can I be rich and not be famous? Can I be rich and being famous? Which of the two do you think is possible to take place more?
So I think
Well,
Tolu should go for that.
in my own opinion, you can actually have the two. They can go hand in hand, and they
So
can
being
go
famous
separately.
and being rich,
You can
they
be
are.
rich and be famous.
Can I be rich and not famous?
It's possible you can
Definitely.
be rich and not famous.
So that means there are some rich people that we have today and they are not known.
My
Of
brother.
course, there are lots of them out there that
I'm an
you don't
example.
even
I'm an
know.
example. I'm rich, but you don't know me.
Okay.
We don't know that you are rich.
Oh.
Not that we don't know you.
You know I'm rich. Ah, that's a very big one. Okay.
We have used your words against you, my dear brother.
So the thing is, as Slimty have said the other time,
Okay.
still boils down to individual.
Okay.
There are some persons that their personality they are introverts by personality, and there are
Okay.
some persons that they are extroverts.
Okay.
So
okay.
those ones that are extroverts, no matter what they do, they still want to be out there. So it may not necessarily be that they are clout chasers. It's just who they are. That's their kind of person.
Okay.
Because if you are with somebody that is outgoing, you can't keep that person in the house. The person
Definitely.
will always want to be
Out there.
out, no matter what. Sometimes you see people at the bus stop, they don't have anywhere they are going. There are lots of people, especially in Lagos here, people just come out of their house and come to the bus stop and just
Well,
be
that's a
staring
very
around.
funny thing.
Discussing about
Yes,
football.
it happened. It
Football,
happens.
government.
Yes. When you go to where they are selling papers,
All these newspapers.
that is, you'll be wondering that these people, don't they have work? You'll be looking at yourself that you can't imagine. I can't imagine myself standing here and be arguing because of football that they played. Yes, no. But some persons, that's who they are. That's what gives them joy. That's what keeps them going. Do you understand? So, and there are some other persons that they are introverts. When they do, even as we are sitting here, if they are giving you something, the next person would not know.
Okay.
They like to do their things very quietly, and they don't want anybody to know about it. So people like that, you can have them around you that they are billionaires and you won't know. They won't be famous. Nobody will know.
That's a very brilliant one. But let me put the both of you on a spot right now.
Okay.
Which one would you go for? To be rich or being famous?
Okay. Well, for me, based on the fact that I am into the entertainment world, I have seen people with resources, people that has resources. When we are talking about resources, we know.
Okay.
When you see them, you will know them.
That they have resources.
You will know. This
Okay.
one is not. I
carry
am a billionaire.
And
This
they
one is
don't
not.
make
I am.
noise.
They won't be the one to tell you.
Mm.
When you see person wey get money, you will know.
You will know.
You understand?
Okay.
And if you see person wey be
Actually,
say,
they see me like this.
let's just leave that conversation. Let's leave that
I
conversation.
wanted to ask you,
No,
am I
no, they
famous? Oh, I'm not famous.
Because I know you.
Oh, so I'm famous to you.
To me.
I know what was in your mind. I wanted to say, rich. But back, you need to answer my question. Which one would you prefer, to be rich or to be famous? So,
Well, like I would say, like Tolu also said, for my personality, for the kind of person I am, and even for the kind of industry I fall into, I want to be rich, obviously. Nobody wants to be famous alone.
okay. But this time, I like it.
I want to be rich.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have preferred to be. I am even a rich man, but the money never
You're
come.
a rich man.
The money never come. You see the day.
He's rich, but not yet.
Okay, you are
wealthy.
rich in
Do you
Not
get
yet
futuristic
wealthy.
rich.
You understand?
I know your type.
So, but then, the thing is just that being rich, for me, I would love to, based on the fact that I need to be famous, not because I want to be famous for people to know that I am rich, but for people to know what I do. Because when we were doing economy, they say human want is unsatiable. Even if I have the resources now, I still want more. And more can only come when I am famous and people know what I do. You understand? So they can, come, okay, this is what you do, and you're all right. So, and then you can even connect with a whole lot of people that are in your caliber.
Okay.
You understand?
That's a good one. That's
just it.
That's a good one. All right. So what about you?
I believe that it's because of his line of profession.
Okay.
Because what he does is not what can be done in a corner.
Okay,
it has
to be done wearing
he's in the entertainment industry. You can't say
and people like that are actually clout-chasers. So if clout-chasers don't even favor
quite
everybody,
a number of them are.
Okay, so maybe I should have even asked, being an entertainer and being the fact that you are in the entertainment industry, would you think clout-chasing is advantageous to your profession, or what do you think?
Well, for me, for my industry, cloud chasing is supposed to be an advantage. It's supposed to be a tool. It's supposed to be a tool
for popularity,
for popularity,
for famous
your lifestyle.
Okay.
Because for entertainment, lifestyle is something that you need to take seriously.
You are correct.
Lifestyle is something you need to take seriously. So some people might be seen as a cloud chaser because of the lifestyle, but that is what comes with the industry that's what comes with the
and when you achieve the popularity in your field, you can tag that as being successful.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure.
And by the time that success and being famous come together, it can
even create more wealth. Yeah.
Okay, so apparently, if like you mentioned that cloud chasing for an entertainer supposed to be a tool, so combining that tool to create being famous, both of them can work together to create wealth.
Yeah, they can come. Yeah, because of the industry.
Based on that industry. So that may might not be applicable to another.
Other.
What industry are you?
Me, I'm an engineer.
You're an engineering.
Too partially, but
okay, partially.
Yes.
Is it into telecommunication?
Oh, brilliant!
Telecommunication. I do acting, modeling.
Wow, you model?
Yeah, partially.
Wow, really? What do you use to model? Face, body, height, stature?
Most of the times, advert. Yes, adverts. Yes.
Wow, really?
So sometimes could be face, could be stature, could be anything. Comes with anything.
Okay.
So what do you want?
I don't want to say what's on my mind anyway.
What is it that you wanted?
I don't want to say what's on my mind.
You wanted to say it.
No. What's on your mind?
Yeah, what they had in mind.
But meanwhile, let me tell you something. In my line of modeling, you don't have to be beautiful or handsome.
Okay, great. That's
the truth.
That's good.
In my line of modeling, no matter, even if you are crippled, you'll be useful.
Oh.
Wow, so do you want to go cripple now?
I'm not talking. I said even if
maybe
you
that can bring the fame,
No.
It can bring the fame.
So, but how would you say, even in your line, or personally speaking, would you prefer to be rich to be famous, or prefer to be famous to be rich? Which one would you prefer?
Well, I believe that question should be personal.
That's I say personally.
So because in every industry, clout chasing can serve as a tool.
Okay.
In every industry.
And for negative,
for instance, now
positively,
yeah. But now depends on how you manage it. Do you understand?
Okay.
And it depends on your personality.
Okay.
Do you understand? It depends on your personality in the sense that there are some persons that they don't like me, I don't like fake things. That's why when a lady appears and everything is fake, the lashes, as in, do you understand? So it depends on your personality. If you are the kind of person that you don't like fake things, cloud chasing might not be your thing. But it can be useful in every industry, because you want people to see you, you want to put yourself out there, even as an engineer. You want them to understand that I know this thing, I can do it, even when faking it.
But that should break me to the point to also ask. There's some people who believe that
faking it till you make it.
You need to fake it to make it. Would that not be a conceptual tool to use for growth also? Thinking like that.
That's why I say it depends on your personality. It doesn't work for me, doesn't mean it won't work for you.
But there's some market will have bought because they fake it for you, and now they've made it that they fake it for you. What about that?
That is the power of advertisement, packaging.
Okay,
the way they package it to you, when they package it, it looks like this thing. Yeah. It looks like it. Meanwhile, it is not it.
Okay.
So cloud chasing can be a tool for anybody in any field, even if you are a banker. You have somebody ahead of you. You have a supervisor. So you want them to look as if you want to create an impression that you are working. Meanwhile, maybe you are not doing anything. Like one of my colleagues there used to say something. He would say, let's just be busy for nothing. Busy doing nothing. There are lots of people. They are just busy. When you get to every field, you see them up and down. They are everywhere. Ask them, what have you achieved?
Done today?
What have you done? Nothing. They are busy doing nothing. So for me, I would prefer to be rich. Do you understand? I would prefer to be rich, because if you are actually rich and you are not a cloud chaser and you really want to be famous, your wealth can actually put you out there.
To be famous.
Yes. Your wealth can put you out there. Meanwhile, there is a level you grow to. You get to a certain level as a wealthy man. You don't post your pictures. People post you. People want to relate with you. Have you not heard of Teka? That guy is a billionaire.
Anyway, they see you,
I saw him at one party. They will be showing your pictures everywhere.
Wow.
So you can be famous with your wealth.
And I see my friends too at times that they put birthday, not necessarily restrictions anyway, but yeah, pictures of a celebrant that is very rich and known. Don't say popular and known. And they be like, happy birthday to so person. In my mind, this person does not even know you.
Does not know you. Do you
So
get?
they are the one now. They are the one now magnetic.
So that means if I'm rich, those that I don't know, they won't say, happy birthday to you, Teka.
And you'll be wondering.
And in a way, that's wealthy person, that rich person might be someone that does not like to go to present
be seen in public.
To be seen in public places.
Most of the time,
do you understand?
Those people that really have the money, they don't like to.
They really have the money.
Public. They just
that could mean that those who don't have that money to a certain extent, they chase clout to place themselves in that public space. I know him.
Yes,
I know she's very unique.
Because they are seeking validation.
Validation.
That's what they are looking for. So because of that,
that is very huge. That is very huge.
They just want to associate. They understand. They are trying to associate to
public validation.
So
public validation.
Public acceptance that that guy did here.
Meanwhile,
meanwhile they are struggling.
When you go to social places, you realize that the guy that is doing the real spending won't stand up, won't do anything. We just sit in one place. You will not even dance. You just be sipping his drink. It's the other person that they are sending on errand that will be.
Get him.
Mama, where you dey?
He's the one that will command
our table. They are always active, always agile.
Always.
Another round.
I get experience.
No, I've seen some.
I've seen like as it when
I was still,
when you were like,
when
you're a big man now, right?
I'm a big man.
Rich and famous.
I don't make noise.
Rich and famous.
I don't make noise.
You don't chase clout.
I don't chase.
But how do you think? So recently, I saw social media wearing one of these popular actress, was in the market, and she had to cover almost every part of her body.
She had to turn to an Elijah.
Yeah, exactly. And I know why she was doing that. But why is it that people, the public, they don't really know how to manage popular or famous people, right? You see them on the street, you see them in the market, want to jump at them, and all of those things. So what do you think is the best thing for people like us who are very popular to do when we come across celebrities, so to say? Because I refer to celebrities as people that are rich and popular, right? And not for a particular skill. So, and when you see them on the street, you really want to jump at them. Why is the footballer? That's the popular singer. I see Teka, I want to jump at him, and all of those things. So, how do you think you manage people like that?
Well, for me, I think the management should come more from the celebrity.
Okay.
That's the person they know.
All right. Teach me,
because
please.
in a way,
you
have created a relationship with these people without you knowing.
Mm-hmm.
They've watched, probably you're a footballer, they've seen you play football
among them.
If you're an actor, they've seen practically all your movies. So there is this relationship they've created in their head already with you. So them seeing you, they want to come like, oh my God, this is my friend, this is my favorite actor and all that stuff. So you are the one to deal with that because they have created a relationship with you. Mm-hmm. Without your consent, without you knowing, based on the platform that you have presented yourself, but you don't know. So you now have to adjust to that, this is one of my fan. I have to, just do the needful. If it's to just take a picture with them or something like that. So you cannot really blame them. The adjustment should come from the celebrity. It can be tough anyway.
And
it can be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
It can be tough, but it's something that we can always deal with.
Okay, funnily, I've been to an event where as unpopular as I might appear to anybody, I have been to an event and to the glory of God I did well. And a few of the guests were referring to me, saying, I be celebo. You want to take pictures with me? I got tired at the time. This is me. This is happening to me. They won maybe like 3-4 years.
You get
compared to some people, right? Whose public movement alone is going to attract like thousands of people.
Yeah,
right. Sure. So they're not telling me, okay, yeah, they could just have picture with them for the meantime. It's not very possible.
See, in my own opinion, I just believe that is left to you as a celebrity. It's left to you as a celebrity in the sense that, as you have said, you have created a certain level of relationship with them.
Of course.
So now, as a celebrity, you should expect that. There is responsibility at every level. Every new level comes with its own responsibility. For instance, now you have your privacy. Now, when you blow to a certain level, you no longer have your privacy. Your privacy is no longer
That's the
yours.
danger.
But many people don't understand.
That's sort of being rich and famous.
So because you did not prepare yourself for that, many people want to be up there. They want to be famous. Do you understand?
But they don't naturality of life.
They don't want to. They are not ready for the responsibility.
So it now overwhelms them.
So every new level comes with responsibility.
Okay.
So you need to learn how to manage that. You need to realize that these people are your people. That is one. Then two, it depends on your personality. That's why you really have to work on your personality when you become famous.
Okay.
For instance, some persons have anger issue. Meanwhile, some persons, it's because of past experience. For instance, like the scenario, I think, was it last year that happened, Burna Boy, that somebody jumped at him and he gave that person the boot. Oh, it was this year, right? Yeah. That kind of thing, people will castigate him. They will criticize him. But when we look at it from another angle, it might be from experience. Maybe he has been attacked before. So even if I was in his shoes, anybody that comes at me like that, I will defend myself.
Safety first, my brother.
So possibly
because he has intruded where he's not supposed to be.
And because, see, what defines us, even before you become a celebrity, what defines you is your past, your present, and your future. Is who you are. They are the reason behind every action you take. There are some things that has happened to you in the past that when you see something similar to it, the trauma still comes. You understand? And the moment you just see that, you just see anything close to it, you don't want to know whether it is or not.
Okay.
So because of past experience, so that's why I said, as a celebrity, you are the one that you should know how to manage it. You should know when to relate with people. You should know where and how to relate with people. For instance, now they invited you to perform in somewhere like Agege, and you want to be taking pictures after the performance.
You
once
you're done performing,
you are off your boundary.
Because of the territory you are, you understand.
So you need to know when, how, and where.
Okay.
Because some situations would not warrant you to do that. Do you understand? So that's why I said it's, as I said, it's basically on the celebrity. You need to learn how to manage people, how to manage situation, how to So that's it.
Okay, you've made very very intellectual point, I must say. But there are a few things I need to also get clear here. So if you notice, I've been asking rich, being famous, being popular, being in the public space. Now, and I know quite well that normally success attracts people, right?
Yes.
Success attracts fame, usually. Success attracts public people to, like, say, yeah, see my guy. So to what degree do you think I can cage myself away from the public? Because this is the world we all live in, and I need to be there to do something. But still, if I go out there, if guys not taking, I've taken to the point when you said it depends on the celebrity. You need to actually cater for that, but it might not be 100%. There are places it will be, just one or two people seeing you, they will alert others and jump at you.
Yeah,
that might even catch unawares. So, can I inherently, cage myself away from the public, or that's if I'm rich and famous, or can I still be rich and do nothing with the public?
Obviously, I think.
Well, to me, I think it depends.
Okay.
What we've been talking about since we've been talking from the perspective of you being a celebrity.
So I'm coming down to not being a celeb.
There are
only
some
rich and famous.
Rich that are famous.
Okay.
That when they are passing, they are passing. For instance, when the $10 is passing. People will just say, that's a $10.
But don't people jump at him? They don't do that.
People
really?
No.
Because
sure.
because you now, as an entertainer,
okay,
you understand? your first target audience are the people, the populace. So Otedola does not relate with people directly. You understand? He doesn't relate with people directly, but you relate with them directly via social media, everything and all. So many of them are waiting for the day they are going to set their eyes on you like this
and tell me about
so once lynch you.
They will definitely once they see you, they will definitely jump
so now
at
that
you.
means it depends on the individual person.
It depends on your line
of
like your profession.
What brought you to limelight?
Yes, what brought you to limelight?
Do you understand?
Because as an entertainer, you can't do away with that.
The public is the market anyway. So
that's the market.
And I'm pretty sure that majority of my colleagues too, inclusive of my brother here, would want it to be like that.
Yes, the public
when
are your
famous,
customers.
When you are rich, you want to get to place and take a hit, take a like,
that's the spirit.
In that situation, you just have to. There in my other line of work,
the
security aspect. There's what we call situation.
You do Amotek or something?
Not Amotek.
Oh no, maybe OPC or something.
OPC, okay.
No, I do protocoling.
Protocoling.
Yes.
Oh,
so
right.
in that line of work, there is what we call situation awareness.
Okay.
So now you as a celebrity, that is why many of them go out with bouncers and all. They have protocols and all around them. So before you even get for instance now. See this guy, Messi's bodyguard. Before you, even while he's playing on the field, before you get close to Messi, this guy is there. So that's his work. So because the person that is coming, they don't know what he's coming to do.
My bouncer do the same thing too. My bouncer do the same thing.
Your bouncer now. So before you even come close to you, because of
your bouncer,
because of their,
I'm just asking.
Why the emphasis?
So
your bouncer, yes.
So you have to prepare for that. And preparing for that has to do with you taking that into cognizance, and anytime you are going out, be expecting that somebody will jump at you.
I'm pretty sure they are even aware. The celebrities, we know that actually happens to us. When I find ourselves, it's not taking, like I said, that celebrity that I told you about was in the market, and she had to just cover everywhere.
But people will see. So people that knows her very well will still identify her, even with the cover.
Do you think so?
Of course. See, for instance, now as you are, if I see you in the dark, I don't need to see your physique alone. I know it's you.
Even with his complexion.
What complexion are you?
No, I'm not. What I'm even saying is seeing him in the dark, like just seeing your physique. I know this is tech.
His body frame.
Yes,
with
your body frame.
With the pot belly.
I've been
the body frame. That guy is maximum like this.
So for that lady. That is one of the responsibilities, as I've said earlier, that comes with that level.
Okay.
There was one song sometimes ago, I can't remember, but it was Chris Brown's song that the guy was like, if I could be Chris Brown. And one day he slept and he woke up, he just saw himself it was Chris Brown. He now realized that he couldn't do everything he was doing before. He wanted to go out like normal. Like he doesn't know that Chris Brown cannot
go out as normal.
So he was shocked. People
and Chris Brown was happy when he changed to that guy. He was going and nobody could identify him.
So that means in a way, being popular, being rich, being famous, all of those things actually has the way to ditch your privacy too.
Of course,
you can't be anywhere anyhow. You can't go to anywhere anyhow, and all of those things. Wow,
every level
we don't honor all events. Wow. That is serious.
Even for security purpose.
Like you both mentioned that personally you need to take care of it yourself.
Yes, no, sure.
By the time you know where you're supposed to be, you know you are famous. In quote, you could be a celebrity too, and you are rich. You can't just in this time where insecurity is not very guaranteed.
That's why you need to put everything into consideration.
Your
security has to be considered as well.
Made a point that clout-chasing, if it's properly used, is a positive tool, depending on your industry, right?
Yes.
And we agreed, or we discussed that being an entertainer, you can actually use the clout-chasing for a positive or advancement of your career.
You can use it anywhere.
So I think I should be looking for one to do at the moment.
In any field at all, you can use
Slim T, I think you can cause fight, right? I just do video and say, okay, I just abuse you.
Tell me about it.
That's Slim T fighting.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I will plan that up. We need to plan that house too, so that you know that.
With who?
Okay, you want to know who you are?
Who I want to send Amadio to?
I really can tell. We could just, but really, I see a lot of people wanted to do that. All of those things. So finally on this, I would like to know Is there anybody that you know that is rich and not famous?
Well, depends.
So,
Do you know Kid Wire?
Kid Wire?
Do you know Kid Wire?
No.
You don't know Kid Wire?
He's rich and famous.
No. I'm just about to.
No, I don't
I'm
know.
going somewhere. Kid Wire is one of. He was a one-time housemate for all this Big Brother Naija.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
his father is supposed to. His father is a billionaire.
Wow.
But I've never heard that name before Kid Wire went to the house.
Oh wow. Do you know this guy, MC Teka? You know him?
I think I've heard that name before.
I don't think
That
so.
guy is very rich.
I'm not famous,
Rich. He's famous in a bit.
What does he do?
Google him. Google him. Google him.
What does he do
I
actually?
said Google him.
Tell me what he
Google
does.
It will not be showing me his Facebook account.
I'm not encyclopedia.
It should be. But it's rich.
Is he on encyclopedia?
It might be, depending
Oh,
if he has
really?
been fetched.
He might. He's a might.
That I said is not very popular, but I think he's very rich. No, not rich. It's good of them. It's good of them.
It's like his richness is confused, right? He doesn't know where to stand.
Well, I can't say, but actually, he's a known guy. Oh, Baba, don't worry about that. It's
For
fine.
instance,
It's
like,
fine.
Do you know him?
Before the
Yeah, I
video,
do. I really
before
know
the
him.
video started singing,
Okay.
do you know Davido's family?
Yes, we used to hear
Davido's
about them.
father.
Will you the
Father. Well, I'm not
even
sure I
his
had
father.
known.
I think it's
His uncle.
the father's father, like his grandfather.
His grandfather.
Yes.
But I think before I started singing, Adelike's family was popular
They were popular in
Osun
Osun State,
State.
yeah.
Like there.
Yeah, I also
Osun
know
State.
that. Okay, so when
Osun State.
Davido became popular, I later understood that his father was the one that designed Banana Island, right?
Imagine.
So those are the things I know about them.
So what I'm trying to say is this: you can be rich and not be famous,
I agree.
depending on
Your
what
niche.
you do.
I agree to that.
Well, being famous also is relative. You understand? Just like we were saying, like in your industry, if you are into construction, people that are into construction will know themselves.
Of course.
Okay,
If
they will
you
know
are into
themselves.
telecommunication, people that are into communication will know themselves.
You
So
must
we
have
don't.
carved a niche
We are
for
looking at it
yourself.
generally from the
That's it.
public view.
Okay.
But I believe that for a fact,
Okay.
some people will know Davido's father
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah.
based on in the industry that he functions from.
That he functions.
Because
yeah.
he will be probably an influential person,
Most
whether he
definitely,
likes to
most-
be
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
public
You are
or
correct.
For instance,
Do you
now,
understand?
there's this guy in Kwara State before he became a politician, architect Lola Shiru. You may not know him, but everyone knows him in Kwara State. When Sky Bank was still in existence, he was the architect in charge of all
Wow.
Sky Bank building.
It
building.
would be known.
Because I schooled in Kwara State, I
Okay.
had the opportunity to know him then. So now in his field, there is no architect. If you really,
Who doesn't know
if
him?
you are really an
Do you get-
architect,
Okay.
they must have told you that there is this architect, even if you have never met him before. That there is this
Wow.
architect. The guy is top notch. Do you understand? So in as he has said,
So
in your
you
field,
can be famous in your field, but not be in the public space.
Wow.
Okay,
You
it's
understand?
fine.
So-
It's fine. All right. So we wish we could continue to do it, but we just want to actually hear this, digest it, and take positive lessons from all of these things we'll be talking about. So basically, we wish you a very successful lifetime. However, if you are chasing cloud out there, please be positive with it. It's okay. And also, by the time you become rich and famous, you need to devise means. In fact, before that, right? Before that, you need to devise means of managing the public and yourself. We love you, and we really love to make sure you do well.
Yep.
All right. It's been Angles and Opinion podcast you've been watching. Don't forget to subscribe in case you are new on this channel. And most importantly, like I always tell people, ensure that you click the icon bell button. Sorry, the bell icon button. Which of the two goes?
Oh, joy.
All join.
Oh,
Now
join.
collabo.
Yes.
All right.
One bell day on that.
Oh, hey, now bell like. Click them. Okay, so they can always be notified whenever we have any content for you.
You get your notification
All right,
first.
do stay blessed. Till we come away next time. It is Angles
Angles and opinions, baby.
Podcast.
Let's go.